Stepsisters was released in 2018. This is directed by Charles Dunn III, is written by Chuck Hayward, and we have a cast including Megalyn Echikunwoke, Lyndon Smith, Eden Sher, Sheryl Lee Ralph, and various others. And in general, it was okay. I didn't fully buy into the narrative, but it was still an enjoyable experience. Jamilah has to teach a group of girls how to dance and hopefully work towards this dance competition if she wants to achieve her dream of going to Harvard. I didn't really care for the actual overarching concept. I wasn't really believing it. If somebody wants to tell me that actually this is very realistic and that it would play out like this and that this would affect her chances of going to Harvard, then I will believe you because I'm not an expert. But I just didn't really think the narrative itself made the most sense. But I'm willing to admit that maybe it does. Maybe I'm just not knowledgeable enough to fully believe it. But either way, I was able to overlook that and enjoy the specifics of the story. I didn't care for the overarching concept, but scene by scene, it wasn't a bad experience. The dance aspect worked really well. We have some obviously messages about teamwork, working hard. I think the characters are well written. They're quite interesting. It's quite a creative film. And I guess I cared enough to find out ultimately what was going to happen, both with Jamilah's future and also obviously with the dancing and how that would turn out. So it was an interesting enough experience. Visually, it's quite satisfying. It has quite a nice color palette and the camera works fine. I can't comment on any of the dancing because I don't dance. I can't dance. But certainly it looked good. It looked pretty decent. So it was a nice, pleasant, quite fun experience with some interesting characters, good performances, and satisfying visuals as well. I didn't really care for the overarching narrative, but at the same time, I was still interested enough to find out what was going to happen. So I liked it enough. I didn't fully buy into the story, but I cared about the characters' individual journeys, and that was enough for me to continue to find it interesting. Stepsisters is ultimately a fun film with some great characters, some decent messages along the way. And if it sounds like a film for you, then I'd say it's probably one that's worth watching.